Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we went around the various worlds we've been to before to make use of our new Trinity Ladder ability to activate the green Trinity marks. Among the many treasures we acquired through this, we unlocked the Synthesis Shop in Traverse Town, finally enabling us to turn the many materials left behind by the Heartless after we defeat them into useful items and accessories, among other things. We then shifted gears by heading over to return the first torn page of the 100-acre wood, restoring Pooh's favorite honey tree, where we helped the humble bear get a small smackroll of honey, with mixed results. This time, we'll be flying out from Agrabah to continue our search. So, we could technically go either to this world here that has 5 stars of a battle level, or we could go up here to a 6-star battle level. I'm just going to go for the lower level, just because that seems like the natural progression of things, and off-screen I did build a new ship, since we did technically unlock some stuff from going off to from sealing Agrabah's keyhole.
The shield dummy protects the ship from against attacks.
Okay, well, I'm actually not going to do much damage, but this ship is a lot better. Granted, it is also a lot bigger, so it's a lot easier to get hit by obstacles, but we should be fine, I think. Really, now that I think about it, you can technically go through this entire game with the base gummy ship, and you don't even actually have to fire a single shot to do so. But I personally prefer to just always build a bigger ship, because it's better than having to memorize the routes that we're going to be these gummy routes that we're traveling. As you can clearly see, the shield has taken up a part of the bar, and I think we're going to be reaching a new area soon. Off-screen, I did go back and do Pooh's honey hunt to get a better score, just because I needed to get to 100, and as I had previously mentioned in editing in a little note to you guys, the issue I was having was that I wasn't taking my own advice and not jumping to attack the bees. If you jump, you screw up Sora's lock on the bees, and it causes him to fall back down to the... Nope. What is that? Whoa, it's huge. It's a giant whale. It's Monstro. He's a whale of a whale, and vicious besides. Whoa! Sora, get us out of here! Too late, he's going to swallow us! It's true. I saw it with my own eyes. You sure you didn't just hear it this time? What difference does it make? There's a huge monster in there, I tell you. Alright, suppose there really is a monster. Think we can beat it by ourselves, Sora? No problem. Let's do it. Listen, there. Can you hear it growling? Shh, quiet. We've got to be careful. See that? It was just the wind making that noise. Aw, man, I wish it was a monster. Hold on, what's that over there? A window? Or maybe a door? It won't open. Geez, is that really all that's in here? What do you expect in a boring place like this? Hey, Sora. Hmm? When we grow up, let's get off this island. We'll go on real adventures, not this kid stuff. Sure, but isn't there anything fun to do now? Hey, you know, the new girl at the mayor's house?
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
What are you guys doing? Where are we anyway? Whoa!
Oh, you know, I think that big old whale Monstro just swallowed us. And for today's weather, expect showers. Oh, heavy showers.
Hey! Who's there? It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where you going? Pinocchio! Come on, everybody, after him, quick!
So yeah, we have been swallowed by Monstro. Our technically 6th or 7th world, depending on if you count Destiny Islands in that adventure, since we didn't have a choice in being there, is not a world at all. We are inside the belly of the beast, more specifically in its mouth. This world is rather notorious for being complicated to navigate, and in the original version, notorious to re-enter after we are swallowed the first time. For that reason, I will be doing my best to try and get us through here as quickly and as concisely as possible. I also wanted to say, since I got cut off by the scene...
What have you got there, Pinocchio?
With this, we can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
It's true. So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness!
Yeah, looks like it.
My name is Gepetto. I'm Pinocchio's father. When we got separated, I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again. So, you seem to know Pinocchio quite well. I hope he was a good boy in my absence. Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
Well, I seem to have a habit of getting into a position where I have to put my foot in my mouth rather than spit out what I was trying to say. As I had been saying, I did also off-screen sell off some of my gummy blocks to Sid, so that I could actually open up the 2 chests that I couldn't open in Agrabah, but that isn't really too much of a concern. In any case, we did see Pinocchio run off, and I know the first instinct is to actually run off after him, but if we talk to Gepetto, he has a few things for us to hear. I warned him not to wander off here. He can be a naughty boy. Even so, he's very precious to me. Where in the world has he gone off to? I hate to trouble you, but please bring him back. This thing can really help us get out of here? Most interesting substance. It's easy to get lost inside of Monstro. it helps to use the crates and barrels as landmarks. Beware of the green monsters floating around. They'll try to drive you deeper into Monstro. I hope that's not what happened to Pinocchio. Okay, so yeah, the part of the reason that this world is so complicated is going to be seen after we enter into this chamber. So let's go. All of the areas of this world all look alike in this manner, save for the mouth, and certain other areas that we have to get to for the story. As Gepetto said, there are green monsters that float around and lead you further into Monstro. These monsters are the green requiems that we've encountered before. They will generally float in front of doors that will take you further into Monstro and toward the story, so follow them.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go back.
You know, Gepetto's awfully worried about you.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around. This is no time for games.
But Sora, I thought you liked games. Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here?
Just playing with Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, come on!
Alright, so we'll have to give chase, but first, a new enemy appears, a foot soldier that does not quite fit this world. These are search ghosts. They generally just swipe at you with their hands and will vanish out of existence, generally being a bit of a nuisance, turning intangible. They do, however, they're not all that difficult to deal with, and they do drop the very valuable bright gem, which can be a lot of, well, not a lot, very useful for synthesis, so make sure to fight quite a few of them. In any case, we're going to head through this way to Chamber 3. And we're going to have to fight our way through here, it seems. Oh, they also drop high potions and mega potions, so Search Ghost can be at least useful for item farming. And we've got this large body to deal with, but thanks to the 3 wishes, we're doing pretty good damage on these guys. And shadows are actually doubling their experience again, so that's actually pretty good. They are now on par with the Power Wilds back in Deep Jungle. Okay, now there should be a chest here that we'll want to open up. Getting us a Mega Ether. And now we'll head back to Chamber 1, since there's no other doors on this level that we can get to in Chamber 3. Just ignore those guys. And, yep, the green requiem appears above the door that will lead you further in, so be sure to fight them. Well, be sure to find them to progress the story. Obviously, this was a lot trickier as a kid, because we were probably too impatient to actually search around and just went in guns blazing to find Pinocchio and then just chased Riku and Pinocchio throughout trying to find them without getting that piece of advice from Gepetto. In any case, there is a new... Oh. Okay, there is a chest here. I think it's a cottage. That might actually be pretty useful, since I don't think that there are many save points in Monstro, so... let's go here to Chamber 3 again, where we're now up on a higher ledge. We have to be a little careful, because fighting up on a ledge with enemies that float can be pretty, well, easy to fall off from. And we don't want to fall off. We also do not want to destroy the barrels that are up here. Okay, I think we're good now. So we're going to use one of these barrels to reach the higher a higher platform. I believe it's this one. To open this chest. Getting Dalmatians 76 through 78 to return home. And with that, we're going to drop back down and use this door to return to Chamber 2 in a different area of Chamber 2. Like I said, be careful attacking up on these ledges, especially seeing as we have barrels that we might need to use, and we have a new enemy in the barrel spiders. They're basically the same as the pot spiders, only they're a little more dangerous because they can actually explode. However, to compensate for this, they will always drop better items than a pot spider will. I think they're also kind of weak to fire because of their explosive nature. In any case, after dealing with them, we want to jump across to the empty ledge, and then to a ledge with a treasure chest, I believe is right there. Okay. And I'm gonna have to make my way back up, so I'll cut to there. Okay. A bit of an issue actually platforming in here because the camera does not want to cooperate very much. In any case, with that, we want to jump back to the main ledge and go through the door that well, I'll just have to come back round. Okay, and now that we're back here, we're going to press on to Chamber Yeah, press on to Chamber 5. And we gotta fight on our hands just so that we're not dealing with these guys when we're trying to platform. Okay, gotta remember this is the door to progress the story. So now that we're here, we got a Protera chain, and we just have to fight our way through to Chamber 6. Come on, get out of my way, barrel spiders and frankly useless enemies. Okay. Take care of that. Easy enough. Now, we were right here when we fell down, so from getting to Chamber 6, we're going to take a left and go down these ledges to a chest. Come on. Open that for a Dispel G. And let's see, after that, we're going to use the nearby door for Chamber 5 again. Which has a blue trinity and some chests for us, but we have to clear out the Heartless in here before we can do anything with them. I think that this particular area of Chamber 5 is a bit like the Gizmo shop. A lot of enemies just appearing just to give you sort of an enemy gauntlet. Although it seems to just be shadows, so shouldn't be that much of an issue. Come on. Granted, I'm not really hurting for experience. Oh, well, that's one bad thing I'll have to see about. That's... Come on. I don't want to deal with too many more of you, even though I am getting close to level 40, which means that I'll start leveling up a lot faster, and I definitely want that before the world after this one. Okay. Now we can activate this Trinity. Getting us a cottage and a bunch of money. Not that we really needed all that money. And now we'll open some chests. Getting another Dispel G. Of a pie variety this time. A Mega Ether. I think that was about it. So, with that, we can actually go back. Where? Okay. Now we can head back to Chamber 6, but yeah, there's only the one door, so back to Chamber 6 we go. And we're gonna have to hop up ledge and stop at the highest, hop up the ledges we took to get down here, and stop at the highest one. Okay. Now we'll have to use any barrels that we have here to reach a blue ledge with a chest, so we might have to actually pick this one up, so okay, that should do it. And we're going to have to drop off the highest step at the top and enter a door to Chamber 3. Okay. Okay, thankfully I can actually use magic to ensure that I stay up here when they're out of range. I'm gonna open up this chest to get Dalmatians 55 through 57, and we're gonna have to drop back down and enter back into Chamber 1 and follow the path back to Chamber 6. So, you're to Chamber 2. On to Chamber 3. Take the nearby door back to Chamber 2. Take the door to Chamber 5. And go through the door of Chamber 5 all the way through to Chamber 6. Should be almost about done. And if we go in here, we'll enter into Chamber 5. In the middle of a bunch of things. Gotta be a little bit careful. Where are you now? I don't want to fall down from here because I don't know if I can get back up that easily. Okay.
See ya.
Okay. That should take care of all the enemies. Alright, so now that we are back here in Chamber 5, we're going to use the barrels to reach a blue platform with a chest. Thankfully, I have one last one. And I think we're going to need to actually... Yeah, pressing circle will allow you to drop it without actually throwing it, so... want to get as close as we can. And this will get us up here to this chest. I guess a mithril. And back over here for another fight. Hey. Okay, destroy that barrel so that we can open up this chest. Getting Dalmatian 79 through 81 returned. And now we're gonna actually have to jump back across the blue platforms and down a narrow ledge to enter a new chamber. Okay, that wasn't quite right. I could have sworn that there... Oh wait, the door that was here is the one we have to go through to Chamber 4.
Why do you still care about that boy? He has all but deserted you for the Keyblade and his new companions, after all.
I don't care about him. I was just messing with him a little.
Oh, really? Of course you were. Beware the darkness in your heart. The heartless prey upon it.
Mind your own business.
Riku! What's the matter with you? What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I do.
Well, that doesn't sound too good. But perhaps Pinocchio should stew on the fact that actions have consequences for a bit. Next time, we'll rush in to save the puppet. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.